What you are ashamed of and hide from the world is not your weakness. You know, we've managed to make things that we can't change. You know, things that don't meet the standard of the society to become our weakness. You know, we now become ashamed of them for the fear of we are not accepted once we show who we actually are, once we show these things that we can't actually change. You know, now they become your weakness. Now, people have to navigate on eggshells around you just because you are ashamed of some things that are not accepted in the society. You are ashamed of some things that are not the standard that we've been told this is what beauty is. This is what success is. Now, if you don't fit in there, you become ashamed of who you are. Bro, it is not it should not be a weakness. You've made it to be a weakness, but it is not a weakness. It is actually our greatest strength. And how so? You see, some of these weaknesses, some of these things that we term as weaknesses, which are basically, you know, our flaws, our vulnerability, you know, some of those things, manze, they basically root to our core selves. And the only reason they are our insecurities is because we don't want to deal with them. We don't want to reach to them. We don't want to accept them. Imagine you've been told by the standard, you've been told by the society, the standard of beauty is this. Now, because you don't meet that standard, you don't see yourself as beautiful. You've been told by the society, the standard of success is this. Now, because you don't meet that standard, you don't see whatever you are doing as success. You're seeing yourself as a victim. You're seeing yourself as weak. But in real sense, it's because you don't want to work on yourself. You know, in real sense, it's because you don't want to reach out to this darkness of yourself so that you can turn this into a strength. Bruh, let's take for example, let's say there's a standard right now. You can see someone and say, nigga, you ugly. Yeah? There's ugly. But tunaogopa kuambiana, we ni muagli. But imagine a lot of things you can do na hiyo ugliness yako paka ikuwe that ugliness is not seen as a factor. Imagine you seeing yourself as ugly alafu unajiona hiyo tayari ni weakness paka umejiona you can't even compete with the people you term as handsome or beautiful. The society, the standard society has termed for you. Now you feel you're weaker than those people. Yet, if you would have worked on yourself, ungeona, since you can't change your ugliness, then it's not an issue. It shouldn't be an issue. Meaning you can do something about it. Bruh, you can work out on yourself. You know, you can go to the gym, look good, focus and, you know, make it, be successful, make money. You know, you can dress good. Bruh, there are people out here muangalia in the same place where you're feeling like a victim because you're ugly. In the same society, there's someone who's ugly na ana pull people around him because of how he's working on himself. Paka imefika point we are not even seeing that ugliness. Bruh, for as long as the society sees you're actually putting in work, it doesn't matter whether you are ugly, it doesn't matter whether you are fat, it doesn't matter anything. The society will accept you. Our society is a good example. There are a lot of people tunawaingilia ikianza tunakuja tumewaingilia uko hivi but the moment they maintain the consistency, we accept them. We even become their fan. You know, so they've turned what was to be a weakness, what the society wanted them to be ashamed of, they've turned it into their strength. And now they are using that. Man, a lot of where did the suckers come from? The suckers came from ugly people or the people we term as, you know, not normal. The people we term as abnormal, monetizing their weaknesses, the things we see as weaknesses. Let me put them in quotes. The things we see as weaknesses. They've monetized those. Now they've turned those into their strength. You know, so you being ashamed of something that you can't change, you end up becoming a victim, and then you want to make everyone around you walk on eggshells. just because you don't want to work on yourself. Come on, if you are fat and you've realized you can't do anything about that fatness. I mean, look at TikTok. We are having dancers who are fat and we are actually fans of them. We are following them. Buda, mtu anatokezea anazungusha tumbo yake. Kuna huyu mwingine sijui ni wa Middle East ama ni wapi. I don't know where he's from. He was deep. I don't know how that song goes. But he actually shakes his stomach. Bruh, that guy, it's interesting to watch. Bado ukibaki hapo unaogopa, oh, mimi ni mfat, I can't come out. Oh, you know me, I'm a fat person, I have low self-esteem. Bruh, stop blaming people for not working on yourself. Stop blaming the society for not working on yourself. My friend, life is not fair. Usikaa hapa tu nadhani ati ni validation tu hapa hivi nje utakuwa unapata. Una expect people just to come and tell you, hey, you know what? Hey, just love yourself. Oh, it's okay. Bruh, if you don't accept yourself that you're fat, then now stop making people walk on eggshells around you. Oh, don't call me fat. I am big boned. What the fuck is that, bruh? You're fat. Now, if you don't like being fat, do something about it. If you can't do something about it, accept that fucking shit. If you're ugly, you're ugly. Bro, usikuja hapa tena unaanza kujipatia pressure ya society. You find yourself going to bleach. You find yourself going for zinatogaje plastic surgery. Just because you don't want to accept something you can't change. Bruh, there's always beauty in accepting who you are. Trust me. People will navigate to you for as long as you are authentic with yourself. It doesn't matter whether you are a cripple. It doesn't matter anything. You know, when your insecurities are examined, you know, for instance, when your insecurities are examined, then you will find yourself in some deep self-awareness. Because you're working, you are addressing your insecurities. You are not being ashamed of them. You are actually addressing them. Bro, emotional pain, character development. Character development, if you basically look at character development, that's why it's called character development. If you look at it from a positive growth point of view, then you're going to see it's actually a good thing for you. It is not something you should be ashamed of. You shouldn't be, you say you're coming out here and being afraid to say by there was character developed. And don't say it in a mean way to make the other person look good. No. Be like, by the hey, with the information I had, you know, I got character developed. Now, right now, going forward, I don't think I'll ever get character developed like that. I might get character developed again, but not like that ever again. You know, so you take everything that comes to you not as a victim. You take it as a reality. Face your reality. Stop being ashamed of things that you can't change. So my people, don't feel ashamed of your flaws. Don't feel ashamed of your insecurities. Don't feel ashamed of your vulnerability. Address those things. Instead of you feeling ashamed and hiding them from the world, address them so that you can't give the world the power to control you. You know, once you address them, bro, there's nothing someone can come and tell you about them. Mtu akuja kuambia wewe ni mnono, uko like, bro, can you imagine you've already addressed your fatness? Like there's this dancer in Kenya, I think anitoka Budama ni something. Can you imagine going and telling that guy you're fat? That guy is making money from that shit. He's accepted his fucking body. With the dance moves he's having, kuna watu wengine hata ni wakonde kumliko that can't even move like that. Can you imagine, can you make him feel ashamed of his body? No, you can't. Bro, take your own power back. Look at your insecurities, look at your flaws, look at your vulnerability as your greatest strength. Don't look at them as you know, as your weakness. That's what the society wants you to, so that they can get at you with your insecurities. Fuck that shit. Bruh, look at them as your strength. In fact, your greatest strength. Heal, my people. Why would someone else break you? If it's either you break yourself or break yourself, but no one from outside you to break you. Bruh, it's just you. Break yourself or build yourself. My people, heal, man. Heal.